Hi, my name is Virginia Robertson, and I'm with Item Banc, Inc. What I want to do today is convince you to tokenize your business inventories. We call item banks tokenized business inventories, and we want you to have your own item bank. What does that mean? Well, what that means is, instead of having your inventories siloed on a website, on the internet, we want you to have your inventories in a place where they can have permanent access by anyone in the world, sort of like an open-faced environment instead of siloed within your own company website, or siloed within Amazon, or siloed in a sense where search engines like Google make a decision whether to put you up on the board or not, basically. And the only way you can achieve a real fair and equitable ability to have your products and services shown is to pay for Google Ads. And what Web3 has done, and Web3 is all this technology that you've heard about with blockchain, and what Web3 has done is basically allowed for the ownership of information and the ability to pass that information on, and all with the technology of encryption. This is happening. So what Item Banc tech does is it basically allows you, if you can just send us a file with your inventory and pictures of your inventory. Basically, we can translate that and put that into a form of a token, and that token would sit on the blockchain and basically be free ad forever. So digital marketing is one of the benefits. Another benefit is value realization, where basically the value of your goods and services are now noted in the distributed world. When you tokenize, you capitalize, which means basically that you identify permanently what is available where, at what relative value and or estimated price. And it actually puts you on the map, basically. Puts your products and services on the map permanently, kind of like a deed for a house. So this is why in this world now, you have to be competitive through Google and all the strategy that has been set up in that world. Web3 and blockchain technology puts you in a different level where the information is decentralized, and you have an opportunity, just like anybody else, to use this technology to broadcast your goods and services. What Item Banc does is it helps you format that broadcast in a way so that the explorers, kind of like search engines, so the explorers can find your products. So for instance, if you sell luxury vinyl, if you're a flooring company and you sell luxury vinyl plank, and you want people to know that you sell a certain kind or certain color of wood or type of wood look, basically you can put it out there with the details, and it's permanently out there. So this is a way to get discoverable. It's a way to have digital marketing. It's a way to realize your value in an organized way. And also, just so that I can show you, it's a way to literally like carry your inventory around with you. So you may not be familiar with digital wallets, but I can just show you how this looks. You basically, in this case, the wallet is this where it has that little purple ghost. This is a Solana Phantom wallet, and you touch it. It's basically an app, and it shows the value of whatever products you have in there. And at the bottom, there's a little square, and you touch the square, and it shows you basically the collection of products that you have. And they could also be services. You can also tokenize your services. But when you have a token in there that's a real world representation, a representation of a real world asset, you can touch it, and then you can see some of the details about that asset. So in this case, you can see that it's in Savannah, Georgia, and what kind of coffee it is. And you can even make sure that your estimated value or estimated price is in there. So what we're looking to do as Item Banc is make sure that there's information about what is available where, at what estimated or relative price or relative value, without all the interference. So since it's a new thing, and along with this adventure, you would really, if you're not familiar with blockchain and not familiar with wallets and not familiar with tokens and not familiar with how all this works, it might be helpful to have a relationship with a software company. And so what I suggest is that if you would like to start a relationship with Item Banc, how we would do that is we would tokenize, make an agreement to tokenize your first 10 inventory items, mainly so you can see how they look and how they function and how to look them up and how a wallet works, and think through how you call them and how you would call them so that they would relate to other similar products so that your customers or prospective customers can find you. But all that process is one that we can help you with as Item Banc. And so what we normally charge as an entry or first start is $1,500 up front, and this covers your first 10 tokens and would include some training so you're familiar with what's happening. And we show you how to use explorers, and we show you how to use tokens and to send tokens, and we set you up a wallet and all the things that would at least make you feel, or your company staff feel, like they're getting into this new Web3 world, which is definitely worth the investment. After that, if you're satisfied with those tokens and they are laid out and working in a way that you're comfortable with, then Item Banc can actually go forward with you to tokenize the rest of your inventory, and that's about $50 per token. Now we prefer to work on a blockchain called Solana, but the way these new marketplaces work, marketplaces kind of reach out onto the blockchain and find products. Well, you can also tokenize services, and that they can find you even if no matter what blockchain you're on, most of them can find you. So your products. So give us a call if you're interested in tokenizing your first set of 10 items and engaging us as a software company. Our number in the United States, 912-591-9175, and we look forward to hearing from you.